You good? All right. Coach, introduce yourself and we'll get started.
Okay, how you doing? My name's Coach Manny Ramirez, offensive line coach, Texas Southern.
I'm interested in what I saw today. You got some beef out here. Talk about this, what you have working with the start practice, the start fall drills.
As far as what?
Talk about what you got to start fall drills with.
Just making sure the guys loosen up. Get them under the shoe, loosen up the hips, and start pounding their feet in the ground so they can understand what it's going to take to be able to remove somebody from the line of scrimmage and then being able to snap off on the second level.
With that in mind, the guys you have, are they prepared for what's in front of them? Did their all-season work?
Yeah, I think as far as offensive line goes, we have a pretty veteran group. Guys that have played a lot, have a lot of experience. And we completed our first year together this past season. And I think we made a lot of progress up front. We still have a lot of work to do, but that experience and that leadership that we have in our room speaks volumes for our young guys. They're going to understand what it takes to work and how to work. Okay. There's no excuses. Things happen pretty quick up front, and you have to have the mindset of next man up mentality, and that's what we live at. So that the young guys gotta be ready, and I expect the older guys to set the tone.
So it's more of a stabilized group instead of a growing group.
Yes, sir. I would say we're still growing, but I think we have more leadership than we had in the past. I have a lot, again, and the reason I say not a knock on anybody in the past, but we only had one senior last year, but this year we have guys that have played multiple years together, so that speaks volumes. It's kind of hard to replace that type of leadership, you know what I'm saying? Guys that are accustomed to working next to each other, going through the grind, understanding the expectations, and not allowing to little things that happen be an excuse. You got to keep going.
And if you can, give some folks some of your background.
I'm originally from here. Went to Woolridge High School from Missouri City. Went to school at Texas Tech. Was blessed to be drafted by Detroit Lions in 2007. Had a wonderful experience. Almost played 10 years in the league. Retired, and then now I'm on the coaching side. Now I get to live with the young guys and be able to help them with their hopes of making it to the next level. Any
experiences? Memories come through either from high school or college or pro?
Yeah, I've been gone from Houston for the past 20 years.
Whoa!
So that experience that you're talking about, the heat.
The Lubbock, you left here and went to Lubbock and said, okay,
the weather's definitely different. That heat over there is nothing compared to what it is here. So sometimes I question myself of how I got through it in high school. It's brutal down here, but I think it also works on your mental game, which helps us, in a game situation.
What's the biggest weight that you carried as a high school, college, or pro player before you slimmed down?
Player?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I slimmed down and definitely gained weight after I retired. Probably sitting about 360 right now, but when I played, I was about 315, 318. So I got to get back down to that weight just to feel good again. My knees, ankles, and back, they feel it.
So you're happy to be back here in Houston?
I am. My family's still here. Get to see them a little bit more often, and just being back home is special. And plus Texas Southern reminds me a lot of Woolridge High School. So I feel very comfortable here.
Well, with that, then we'll reintroduce yourself. We'll close this out.
Okay, it's Coach Manny Ramirez, O-line coach.
This is Jerry Lee Woodley Jr., the College Sports Report, signing off.
Okay.